Well, as soon as you see that pirate ship in the north end zone, you know exactly where we are. It's the home of the Buccaneers, Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay. Up next, it's our main event between the New York Jets and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We've got ourselves a fight in this one to get back above 500. Week 3 is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. First down play, that's in 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Mayfield now, blitz coming. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 6-yard gain on the play. And the Bucs have the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Hey, alert!
Play action. Here's Mayfield. Complete to his man, Sterling Shepard. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Here's the give to Irving. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
He finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. McLaughlin sacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Starting from the 5. Good work so far. He's got room. That's a good work on that run back drop. He gets this to the 33. New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
Here we go, Scott.
Fields out of the gun. Locates Adonai Mitchell. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Hey, Ted. Here we go. Good.
Looking to throw Fields. Escapes the pocket. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
Here we go. Cut.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. And a play made by Jacob Parrish.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Cut.
They go right back to Hall. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. It's a gain of 4 there. And it's good for a New York first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cut. At 331. 331. All right, let's go. Go.
From the red zone now. Bails out of the pocket quick. There's Allen on the check down. Touchdown, New York. The Jets finish off their opening drive. Braylon Allen, the touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s when we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
Polk with a point after. And the Jets start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. Catch made by Bucky Irving. Hits the 20. And in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take the lead on the first play of the drive.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get him on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cut.
Here's Fields to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Cut.
From the gun, it's Hall. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Vontae David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Fields on 3rd. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that brings up 4th and long.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. We give to Irving to start this drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Tackle made back at the 17-yard line.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. The Buccaneers leading so far. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They have second down behind the sticks. Baker now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at the 31. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. New set of downs for them from the 31. First down, here's Baker. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Baker now off the play fake. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. On the give, this is Irving. And he'll fire him for a few. It's third down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it first and goal.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back still doing it to this day.
And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on first and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. They go to him again. And he's not going to be denied a second time. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take a 13-point lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here. And what a great start for their series. He's all the way up close to the 45-yard line before stepping out.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10.
Here we go, son. Go.
They start the drive with Hall. And he's able to stay on his feet through that one, at least until the tackle stops. He picked up close to 4. Halfway there on first down. That brings up second and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Here we go. Right.
A pistol snap. Fields flushed out of the pocket. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Here we go. 19 windy, 19 windy. Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions, and now push them to fourth down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And things just seem to keep snowballing for them. Now their special teams is involved. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Bucks to the line. First and 10. Irving on the inside give. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
That's incomplete on second down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up third down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
20.
To the air on third and long. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. It's a pick for 6. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick, knowing short fields, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes, and if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
Folk on now to try the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Jets chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Johnson with a return here. He's going well so far. And he's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. First down now, ball at the 33. After the pick, here's Mayfield again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it'll be second down. Throwing again is Baker. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Textbook hitch route. Hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Throw here, third down. Shepard with the ground. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. A gain of 26 yards there. And the Bucks have the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them, They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
He was looking for Chris Godwin on that play, and it sets up second down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10, Mayfield. Throwing the out route complete. And they take him down right along the 30.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy can turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, well, sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And forget this first down. He's made as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs.
That play is a go-to so many times in this down and distances. But defenses, well, they can expect it too. And look at the defensive line. Man, were they ever ready for it. Tremendous push inside and kept them from reaching the chains.
Here we go, son.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. First down throw for Fields. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. That throw was looking for Mason Taylor. And now they face 2nd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Fields throwing once more. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for 1st down. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. This drive is quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. From the gun, Mayfield. That's Evans making the catch outright. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Looking to throw. Got a man. This is Evans. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break.
Run. Left, 180.
One final shot before the half. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. Good.
Now Fields. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
On the move, headed right. He can run it. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Fields now on 3rd. Rolling left, buying some time. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here. And he's been getting all of it every time out. Starts his return from the 23. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32. Straight ahead, it's Irving. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this, 4th and 4.
180.
He'll throw it. Got his man, gets on him. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a 1st on 4th down.
You know, Kit, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On 1st down, they're going to run with Irving. And he manages to find a little traction on that Soaps field as he fights forward for a couple. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Right back to Irving now. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
We've got a screen to the running back. And he gets this forward to the 19.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field. Not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the track. And the kicker, if he gets to pad his stats a little bit, the high percentage make.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go, tonight.
They'll start this one out with Hall. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Here we go. Good.
Motioning the tight end now. Fields out of the gun. Hits his running back. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Jets 1st down. New set of downs for him. He starts at the 38.
Hey, Ken. Here we go. Hey.
They'll go right side with Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Here we go.
Now it's Fields. That's incomplete left side. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Fields on 3rd. Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
Am I seeing this correctly? This punt is being returned from inside his own end zone. So we're through 3 here. It's Buccaneers football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on for one final quarter. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
What's that?
Baker now off the play fake. This is thrown towards the defender instead. Man, he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down. So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. Defense is too much here. The Jets drag him down. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. 3rd and long for him here. Finds him over the middle. And this one doesn't go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And he gets it away from his end zone. He collects this at the 35. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, run that. Nice instruction.
Off play action, it's Fields. By his running back, Allen. And this one does not go far.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Connects with his back, Hall. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Here we go, Snap.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Short pass brought in. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Another throw for Fields. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
That was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along your routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces his completion.
Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Putting the tight end in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Fields. He gets it again to Mitchell. And he has the New York touchdown. The Jets make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, will tie this game in the 4th. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Johnson now on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10.
Real.
Play action. Here's Mayfield. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Irvin here from the gun. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They're going to pass it here. This is hauled in by Allen on the right side. And They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Irving. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. The Jets take their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. So early movement for the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Following the false start penalty, here's 3rd down and longer. Setting up to pass. Connection made to Shepard. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Buccaneers making a 9-point advantage. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Brings in the kick at the 9. Making some progress here. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Turn, sir. Hey, Ken.
Looking to throw Fields. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. One of the rare instances there, Brock, where the quick slant doesn't win against zone coverage. Just come hang on to the football.
No, we know this, Kate. In man coverage, it's about that separation, right?
Yeah.
You've got to win and create leverage versus zone. It's all about that anticipation and accuracy. And if you're not on point, that zone defender can break it up.
2nd and 10 now. Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
3-19, got you that? 11.
Here he is to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Sound the cannons, baby. The Buccaneers win it here in Tampa. And we know how rain can wreak